How clean is your jewelry? The answer is not very. Studies reveal that items like rings, watches, and earrings gather 400 times more germs than a toilet seat in just 1 week of wearing. This includes bacteria, mold, and other nasties. We're going to talk about these germs and how to go about cleaning your items so they stay germ-free and sparkling. We've all been there before, right? We're looking for the earrings or necklace we took off the night before, and when we find it, it's gonna be all gross and filled with, who knows what. Hello, fellow fashionistas, it's Eva, and today we are talking about the essentials, how to clean your jewelry. So if you've ever been someplace where you had to take off your earrings or your bracelet or your necklace for a little while and have to do something like put it in your purse or put it in your pocket, what happens when you go to take it back out? It's full of lint or it's full of crumbs, right? Now it's important to clean your jewelry every day. Even if this doesn't happen, it's gonna help you maintain the luster and shine of your jewelry so that it lasts a lot longer. Fortunately, this process is a lot easier than you think. I'm gonna help you walk through it and show you a couple of products that I recommend. Why clean? Well, because makeup, powders, and foundations leave stains on jewelry. Perspiration damages some softer stones and porous jewels. Perfumes, colognes, and hairsprays and lotions reduce gem brilliance and can be destructive because of acids and alcohol. And not to mention all the germs. Jewelry contains bacteria that causes food poisoning and thrush, for example. Not to mention fungus colonies and black mold, which can cause dry, scaly skin rashes, and other issues. The first thing you'll want to do is identify your gems. This will let you know what products are and are not safe for your stones and metals. Mild detergents and other solutions designed for jewelry are generally ideal, but whatever product you use, make sure it doesn't contain any ammonium or chemicals that can damage sensitive gems. If you are going to use a brush for your jewelry, make sure it's soft or extra soft. Avoid using any brushes with hard or inflexible bristles because these can scratch the surface of your jewelry and you don't want that. First up is the sterling silver cleaning solution, and this is available in pretty much every store. This is available in Walmart, Target, on Amazon. Just make sure you read the back and it's going to tell you exactly what stones you should avoid using this product with. Next up is just a small brush you'll be using to gently dust your jewelry with. Just make sure it's not too hard. I got this one off of Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description. Next up is a polishing cloth. It's for silver. I think they have a few different, 2 or 3 maybe different types available online or in stores. I got this one off of Amazon. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a better look. There are 2 sides to this cloth. There's a lighter color or the white side. Now this is going to take off dirt, and then there's another side, a darker color, which is the purple side, that is for buffing and polishing. And I also use a little pair of tweezers for any hairs or threads that get caught in the jewelry. Alrighty folks, let's get cleaning. This is an earring from my collection. This is Dragonfly Dreams, and as you can see, it is stained. I touch my earrings a lot. It's out of habit, and I ended up touching this one when I had a little paint on there. I was doing a little project with my daughter, and when I took them off, I noticed that, I couldn't get it off. It got dried on there. So what I'm gonna do is polish it. You start with the white side of the cloth, and that removes the dirt, and this is not coming off, so we are going to have to escalate. Let's get the brush. All right, get this out of the way, and let's see if we can just gently get this. No, this paint is not coming off, so I'm gonna have to escalate this a little further. So what I did was just run this under a little bit of warm water with a mild detergent, just with my fingers, not my fingernails. And now look, there we go. It's softened up enough for me to go ahead and polish it, and it comes right off. Absolutely wonderful. Yay! This one tried to give me a little bit of grief, but it's all good now. All right, let's move on to the next piece. Next on the list is a necklace. Now this one is really intricately designed, so there are a lot of spaces for hair and threads to get caught in. So what I'm gonna do is take a pair of tweezers and then just gently go in. I'm not gonna pull so it snaps and breaks off, but I wanna try to get as much of it as possible without it breaking off and me having to just go back in and keep going in and getting that hair. But I got it. It's hard to see, but there it is. Yay! Another one down. All right, let's grab our polishing cloth, and remember the white side is for dirt, so I'm gonna give that a good wipe. And I'm always playing with the beads and twirling them around, so this bead I know always has my fingerprints on them. I'm always twirling. So I'm going to make sure I get all of the beads, don't neglect any of them, okay? And that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is a bracelet, and this one's been to the beach, so it's got some sand on it, as you can sort of tell. So what I'm gonna do is give this a good dust off, and now my fingers are full of sand, so I need to wipe these off. All right, and get back to it. All right, so all of these pieces are actually in my collection. I'll leave the links below if you like any of them, but I'm going to take my brush and just gently dust, very gently. I'm not gonna go crazy or anything. I'm just gently going to go in with my brush and get the little dust and a little sand off, and I'm being really careful because I don't want to damage the shell or the beads. Shells are pretty sensitive. And then just like with the Moonflower necklace, I'm gonna go ahead and polish, and I'm gonna start with the white side, and then I'm gonna move on to the purple side for buffing. Finally, I'm going to move on to the silver jewelry cleaner. Now this is a brand new bottle, and it still has the cap on there pretty tight. And hold on, let me open this. Probably not with my teeth. All right, I'm back, and I got a glove with me now because this stuff smells really awful and I don't want it on my fingers. It's a chemical. I'm not exactly sure how damaged it is to skin, but here is my piece of silver. Now, mind you, you do not want to put any gemstones in here. All right, so I'm just gonna take it, drop it in, and give it a few quick dips. It should not be in there over 10 seconds. Make sure you look at the back and read the directions. So I'm just gonna give it a quick dip, and that's it. All right, so I've taken the jewelry out. I'm gonna put the cap back on right away because I don't want this to spill. Again, it's a chemical, it smells awful. Put that away. Now you're going to want to rinse your jewelry off and dry it thoroughly. Because we are a results-based society, I've gathered some before and after photos. Just make sure you keep your jewelry clean. Look at the difference here. You might not notice it on an everyday basis, but over time, look how much gunk builds up on there. If you learned anything new or plan on going to clean your jewelry, drop me a like and subscribe. The cleaning products and jewelry are linked in the description for your convenience. Bye-bye.